Of course, as promised, we are going to be looking at social media, and Masuli and I are going to hand over to Sthembiso, who will be talking us through the results of the polls, but also the weekend that was. We saw various leaders, Sthembiso, crisscrossing various parts of the province, of the country, in fact, various provinces, having different messages. Talk to us about what happened.
It's a busy week, a busy weekend, and of course only a few days left before we go to the 55th National Conference of the ANC. A lot of politicians out there, of course, on social media expressing their views in terms of what they think as we're going to the conference. Interestingly enough, of course, you would know that Carl Niehaus has been suspended at the ANC, and of course he's fighting back, as you saw those sentiments. Bongi, you'll remember, he's been out there for some time over the past few days outside Nazareth. And then, of course, you mentioned President Jacob Zuma, the former president, of course, he has been out there about, of course, also, addressing, we all know that he finished his prison term, and of course, he's been out there talking to people like Kuruleni in different areas, basically also trying to influence possibly maybe the outcomes of the conference. Of course, the daughter of President Jacob Zuma also really making use of social media to talk about the sentiments there, expressing their views, simply saying, we are hearing rumors that possibly, of course, the former president might get a similar letter that Carl Niehaus got. Moving along, we all know that the Fikile Mbalula is, of course, contesting for the Secretary General position. Of course, he was there in Limpopo over the past few days, and there, of course, Senzo Mkhunu really endorsing him in between in terms of his ambitions to take over. And this is what he said today: the leadership that will be elected at our conference is one focus on the important task of renewal. And of course, he's really adamant in terms of his position as he aspired to be the party's Secretary General. Another key player there is Ronald Lamola. We all know that he is running to be the deputy president of the country, and this is an account that has recently been created, of which he often retweets. In this account, basically simply saying it's about time that we have a generational mix, calling for an old generation, a young generation. In between, then you can tell that basically he's simply saying it's about time, I'm ready to lead. And as you look into another tweet, as expected, he's out and about their campaign. Of course, paying tribute in different memorial lectures. And of course, it's a tradition in the ANC that this time of the year, they are out there addressing individuals, of course, trying to cement their message as we are heading to Nazareth. Back to you, Bongi.